I am Melisa Alaba, your breakthrough coach. And today I just wanted to talk to you about relationships. Um, uh, Actually, it was just this morning. I had a client who wanted to know, how do I know if I should stay in this relationship or if I should get out of this relationship? So this advice actually works for friendships. It also works for romantic relationships. Here are a few tips to know or to figure out if I should stay in the relationship or if I should get out of the relationship. Tip number one, does the relationship feed you? Like when you talk to the person or in contact with the person, how is your energy? Does it energize you? Do you feel good? Does it uplift you? Or do you find yourself, once the conversation is over or the meeting is over, you feel drained, you feel depleted? Do you notice that your self-esteem is higher this way, guys, or lower? So that's a key indicator if you should stay in the relationship or not. Which leads to point number two. Is this a person that uplifts you? Is this a person that feeds positive words, encouragement into you? Like when you share your ideas and your viewpoints, they can have a constructive conversation around it and encourage you. Or is this a person that, like, everything you share is never good enough, or they often compare their situation with your situation? So it feels like we're sharing one, we're going tit for tat with broke stories, So you might be like, oh my God, life is horrible. And they're like, yeah, oh my God, life is horrible. So in that case, you would leave the relationship drained because you're exchanging stories which do not feed you or uplift you. And in this relationship with this person, you feel yourself staying stagnant and not moving. So that's tip number two. Is the conversation good? So one, is the energy good? Two, is the conversation good? And then three, and I think this one is very unique, but it is so very true. It's like we have to determine, is this a person that I can feed with a long handled spoon? That's like what my grandmother used to say, right? If somebody wasn't good for you, or you found out they talked about you or something like that behind your back, she was like, but yet they were a key person in your life. So for example, like your mother, right? So meaning I'm not going to talk to this person every day. I don't need to have an everyday conversation with you, but I can feed you with a long handled spoon, meaning like I'm going to check in on you. I'm going to make sure you're good, maybe once a week, maybe once a month. I'm going to send you a card, but I don't need to go out with you. I don't need to do things with you because of the relationship that we have. And that might be with a mother or a sister, or if it's a loved one, someone who in close connection with you, like a lover, I just may need to step away altogether if it's negative and I'm finding that I'm not able to grow. Which leads to point number four. Is this a relationship where I grow and expand myself? Like I feel free. When you are in a healthy relationship, you feel free to be the best version of yourself. Like literally, you don't think about the relationship on a regular basis. You're not like anxious about anything. You're not depressed about anything. You're not worried about where he or she is. You are on fire for your mission, because guess what? A good relationship allows you to grow. It allows you to now take your mind off the relationship. You know that piece is secure, and to start thinking about stuff like, what am I going to do with my genius? How am I going to show up big in my life? And you just feel good. As a matter of fact, there is research that shows when we are in a healthy relationship, especially like your marital relationships, your close bond relationships, your very intimate relationships, we tend to have more success and more happiness in life. Like everything goes up. Money goes up, happiness goes up, and joy goes up. And of course, when we're in relationships that don't feed us, everything is tampered down. So those are things to ask yourself. How is my energy? What's the conversation if I can't figure out the energy piece? Is this person feeding into me? Am I feeding into them? What's our relationship so I know how to manage them? And then the fifth one that I gave you was, is this a relationship that allows me to grow? Anyway, thanks so much for allowing me to share, guys. I would love to see you come and check out our Soulful group. That group is going to be starting in January, and I want to see you in it. So go ahead, subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the tips, and go ahead, check out the link below to learn more about the Soulful group. Talk to you soon. Bye.